Okay, so I had a couple of questions for the Trig semester review on questions 127 and 128. And so for question 127, it says that we have 2 sine of x cosine of x is equal to 3 sine of x. And it says we're supposed to solve each equation for all values between 0 less than or equal to x less than 360 degrees. And so this one, if I pull everything to one side, so I'm going to have 2 sine of x times cosine of x minus 3 sine of x will equal 0. And then I could factor out a sine of x, so I have sine of x times 2 cosine x minus 3 is equal to 0. So I set sine of x equal to 0 and 2 cosine of x equal to, well, it'll end up being equal to 3, but it would have been minus 3 equals 0. And so then I look, where does sine of x equal 0 between 0 and 360 degrees? And so for those of you that are dual credit, you need to have your unit circle. You need to go back and have it memorized and know that when I'm at 0 degrees, okay, then I am at 1, 0. And when I am at pi, or 180 degrees, I am at negative 1, 0. And that's more than my y values are 0, which is sine is y. So I get x is equal to 0 degrees and 180 degrees. Then for the other one, I have cosine of x is equal to 3. It'll be cosine of x is equal to 3 halves. And that is 1 1/2, which it never happens, so that one doesn't matter. So my answers are just 0 and 180 degrees. Because cosine is also defined in those spots. It's 1 and negative 1, so we're good. And so that's how you do that. For 128, it tells you that you're going to use the calculator in radians and go to 3 decimal places. And so I will have to put the pictures in here for that. And so let's see here. So for 128, it has 4 sine of 2x minus cosine of x is equal to 2. And so a couple of ways you could do it. One is you could put the left side in y1, the right side in y2, and then find all of your answers. Or you could pull everything over and have 4 sine of 2x minus cosine of x minus 2 equal to 0, and then just find your x-intercepts. Okay? And so I will get some pictures here, because I can't do it through Doceri here on my iPad to do it, so I will get some pictures to show you what it'll look like. Okay, so I took a picture there. Oh, it's in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's not what I wanted it to do either. Well, hold on. I'm going to have to redo that. Okay. Okay, so on your calculator, or you're going to have to go in and do a new document, and you're going to ask, and then or you can come here and do a graphs page, either one. So you're going to add a graphs page in, okay, and then that's when then you're going to have to make sure you do your settings and stuff. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but just know that you need to make sure that you're in radian mode, okay. And then you're going to go to your graphs page, you're going to add in your f of 1 and put in your equation. If you do this one, it'll just put this in. If you do this one, you're going to put this in. f1 will be 4 sine of 2x minus cosine of x. f2 will be 2. And then you're going to have to set your window settings. Remember, you're going to have to set it to go, because it says in radians, so it's going to be from 0 to 2 pi. and then you're going to find your points of intersection. Okay, and so remember, you do that by doing geometry. You do your menu, geometry. Probably would help if I wrote that. Menu, geometry, points and lines, and then intersection points. And then you click on your first graph, so you'd click on it, then you'd click on this one, and then it comes up and shows you your points. And then you just write it down, and it says to round them to 3 decimal places. Okay? So hopefully that clears that up. If not, make some comments for me. Thanks.